So I've been getting a couple of questions here and there, not on this previous tier list, but the ones before that, on why I think Delphox is so good. And basically it just comes down to you have insane mobility, really solid, just consistent damage, and you're using your Unite moves so often. Like, I don't really see why it's controversial to say that Delphox is maybe one of the 5 to 6 best characters in the entire game. And if Gengar did not exist, I think it would be much more widely looked at as maybe the best jungler in the game. I think Delphox is truly insane right now. And this game doesn't even showcase that to like the max extent, because this isn't a massive damage game or anything like that. It's a good, amount of KOs game and just good positioning and a lot of stuff like that. So it really just plays into how you don't even have to do insane damage. You don't have to be like Scolded dropping 250k on Delphox every game to get a lot of value out of this Pokemon, which, by the way, go check out the homie. He's absolutely ridiculous at this character. But yeah, this Pokemon is just really freaking good right now. And also, something else worth noting is I was streaming this game, if you couldn't tell by the the commentary and how it's more like free flowy and less whatever, it doesn't matter. We were having a little bit of a discussion on what sort of changes we want to see implemented in the game and how we could even fix that, because obviously everyone is constantly calling for like matchmaking changes and everything, but what does it look like to you guys? Like, what specifically in matchmaking changes do you guys want to see? Like, give me specifics, don't just give me, oh, just fix matchmaking, lol. Like, we talk about it a little bit in the video. There's some people in chat conversating it, discussing it, that's the word I'm looking for. And then I had a couple ideas here and there, so yeah, just let me know specifically how do you fix matchmaking? Like, what do you think should be done about it? And just any other changes you'd like to see, because there's some other stuff we went over a little bit. But before we actually get into that, let's go ahead and talk about the build, the boost emblems, all that sort of thing. So for the old boost emblems, we are not running crit, we are just running, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're actually running this here navy build, because I really just like spamming ult with Delphox. You don't need to do this, you're probably just better off running black 6, green 7. I said those numbers backwards, but you get what I mean. But yeah, this is really fun. Actually, I didn't have this gold Dragonite in, because that's the one they give you from this thing. I didn't have a gold Dragonite for this specific game, but I had a silver Dragonite. But yeah, that's where I got this. But yeah, yeah, it's Delphox is a lot of fun. For held items, we're rocking double cooldown with a choice specs. This is as much cooldown as possible on this character. It's absolutely ridiculous. Love Delphox. Love this character a lot. I think, like I said, it's one of the 5 to 6 best Pokemon in the entire game. So it's a pretty fun game with it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye. What up, Hugh? Big brain. Yes, think I want to play this game? No. Hell no. I'm just kidding. I actually do still like this game. I get a lot of the criticisms people have for it, like, obviously matchmaking is a bit of a joke sometimes, and some of the decisions Timmy has been making recently are a bit questionable, but overall, just as a game, like, it's still really fun to play. It's just mostly like stuff that's really well, it's not really out of their control. Like, everyone always says, just fix matchmaking, but like, what's the real fix to matchmaking that would actually, like, what do people want out of that? Obviously, duo trio or like queues, and then like a separate queue for 5 stacks. Like, that's a thing. Like, that would definitely help. That's a step in the right direction. Separate ranked ladder for that would also help, but that's not really fixing, AFKs and people just not knowing how the game works. So I don't really know how you fix that sort of stuff. Maybe just inherently like having like separate queues for, like having like a higher elo solo queue ladder, like a separate solo queue ladder, that would maybe fix it just inherently. But I don't really think it'd be that big of a fix, or like that big of a difference. Regular went bot, that's annoying. Get out of here. In-game education needs to improve. That's another big thing. Yeah, they really need to actually explain how stuff works. That would also help, because then you wouldn't have clowns like Mr. Who's the Boss making shitty videos about how the game works and just being completely wrong. because he was too lazy to do research that the game just doesn't tell you outright. So that would also help. More detailed patch notes would also be a good thing. Again, that doesn't really help matchmaking, but that's also just something that the game needs to improve on. Like, why do we as a community have to figure out the exact numbers of stuff? Like, why can't they just tell us that? Like, why does Unite DB need to do all the work for the game company? Like, Riot doesn't do that. Blizzard doesn't do that with Overwatch. How does Unite do it? Big donks. Nice goal getter, dude. Like, how do we fix that? How do we fix this guy using goal getter there? Like, when there's 5 of us there and 0 enemies, like, how do we fix that play? Like, there's no fixing that sort of stuff. Like, just an objectively bad play. I don't have ult, so we can't really push this, but I guess we can try. I'll get ult if that guy gives me ult. Gotta drop this early. What's the Espion's name? Oh. I could've sworn I saw something with a Y. Okay, I guess not. Don't worry, only 2 more levels till I'm actually useful. This character is insane just once you reach like 9. Obviously you're better once you reach 11, then you have your insta cooldown mystical fires, but 9 you're pretty good too, because you know the whole Unite move thing is pretty strong. Oh, that's another guy. Did not expect it to be another guy. Gotta be honest. Wait, how did he get that score off? Okay, game. I guess my Unite wasn't on the point far enough, although it totally was. How are you level not 8, dude? Come on. I need my Unite. I'd have to give this clown level 9 because he doesn't know how to farm. I feel like a blue buff. I haven't had one of these in forever, it feels like. Alright, gonna have Unite for it. Looking big. We have actually all 5 Unites, so if we lose this, then we should just honestly retire from the game. Let's grab. Oh, I love this character. I love me some Delphox. The messed up thing is, since this is base, I could actually probably get another Unite farmed. And maybe even still push. Not if this guy's gonna take the farm from me, though. That won't happen. Actually, nah, pushing bot is just the objectively correct play at 50. What's he have? 6, well. Still scored. Oh, you poor bastard. My buffs get stolen. Oh, okay, no one has my blue. Okay, there's. I'll be honest, Pikachu, I don't care about that. Sir, don't take my blue. Alright. Didn't think you would, but you can never be too sure. Like, this character is just truly easy mode if you're ahead. People be questioning why I think Delphox is an S tier Pokemon. This is why. I'm just super ahead this game and I'm doing 1 billion damage, skating all over the place. They can't catch me. Have I died this game? I don't even know if I died this game. Like it's just you're constantly just outputting a lot of damage, man. It's a really good character. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what else to say. If Gengar wasn't in the game, like it would be a much like more widespread opinion that Delphox is one of the best Pokemon in the game. Like, it's literally just people running into Gengar. That's kind of all it is, I think. Just Gengar existing. I mean, if we're ulting for this, sure. You don't win an ult fight versus me, bud. I need to get that back, but that's the thing about Delphox is I can get that back. Fucking debated, bro. They have 2 on Reggie, and then their 3rd guy is there, and then the other 2 are dead. This is the easiest rip ever. GG. Not saying it was all me, but nah, it wasn't. That team was fine. Let's go farm some damage, boys. So we can turn this into a YouTuber. Ah, but it's too squishy. You can't play in team fights with it. Really? I'm fighting on the enemy zone and I'm full health. Didn't even get my shield broken. Let's get another Unite real quick. Might as well. One more Unite. One more Unite for the road. I still have a Ray shield, by the way. Oh, kill this guy. No, why did it drop it on top of me? Why would it do that? Why would it drop on top of that guy? HP percentage, you troll. 14 and 10, not bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
I hate ads. I hate you, Dorian. I literally turned off everything except overlay and pre-rolls, so shouldn't be getting
Make
much.
sure to leave a like and comment on this video, YouTube.
Did you really just join to say that?
No, I've been here for the past like 5 minutes.
Oh. That's fucking funny.